So we may have some good news regarding rising gas prices. And I really want to address what's going on right now because President Biden made a statement today saying that yes, he is actually considering a federal gas tax holiday. And if he is going to do this, that he will have an answer by July 4th. But he said this week he is going to have his staffers go and talk to executives from the oil industry and figure out what their plan is. So let's address what's going on with all of this. Now, President Biden, yes, he will hopefully have an answer by July 4th. That's 2 weeks from today. Well, here's what we know. There were rumors in the past that the federal gas tax holiday could be passed by executive order. However, all conversations recently are now saying that that is not the case and they would actually require congressional approval. That's a big change. And the reason why I say that's a big change is because before President Biden, it was up to him whether or not we would see a federal gas tax holiday. However, now they're saying that no, it has to be passed by Congress. If that's the case, it could be a very tough sell because there are some Democrats that do not support this. And when I say Democrats, I'm talking about senators, okay? Democratic senators that would hold and would pretty much put a lot of pressure on President Biden. But again, this also has to be passed and used. We need 10 Republican senators as well. That could be a tough sell. So here's what I can tell you. Even though this federal gas tax holiday would provide a little bit of a savings, it's not going to be much. It's only going to be about 18.4 cents per gallon. That's it. Now, Democratic lawmakers don't like the idea of a gas tax holiday for multiple reasons. Because some are saying, well, what happens once the gas tax expires? What happens then? Some say that this tax holiday would need to run throughout the rest of the year until 2020 or to the end of 2022, because if not, some are saying that if they only did it to the end of the summer, like many people are expecting, this would only create problems for Democrats once gas prices were to rise once again by 18.4 cents per gallon. And this would happen right before the midterm elections, and that would cause Democrats a huge, huge problem. Now, it's not only that. The federal gas tax holiday, okay, if this is implemented, and here's the other problem for the short-term prices, is if this were to be implemented, oil companies would not have to guarantee that they pass on the savings to the consumers. They could just keep prices right where they're at. This is one of the reasons why staffers of President Biden are going to meet with some oil industry executives and figure out whether or not this is something they're willing to do. And they want to know why, even though sometimes gas prices are going down, the cost of oil is going down, gas prices are staying the same. They also want to know why they are not refining more oil. These are the big questions, so we'll see what happens there. But again, this might not come out this week. We might get more updates next week. Here's the next thing. Some Democrats worry that by eliminating this federal gas tax, it would actually take money away from the Federal Highway Trust Fund. This would cause more issues in the future for our roads and our transit systems. And here's the problem. Not only do Democrats not like this idea of taking money from one program to fund something else or give to the American people, but Republicans are rightfully worried because if we're going to take money from one program, a federal program, to give it back to the American people, that's fine. The problem is what happens when we need more funding to that program? Because we already know there's billions and billions of dollars, okay? Trillions of dollars actually going to infrastructure, which part of it is going to roads and bridges and our transit systems. So if we're going to take money away from the transit system and from the Federal Highway Trust Fund, what is there to say that they're not just going to get that money back in the future by going deeper into a deficit, right? So that's another worry that Republicans have. But I want to talk about your savings. How much are you going to save? This is the question I get all the time is, are they even considering this? And if they are, how much is this going to save the American people? Well, let's talk about that. The average person, according to reports, drives about 14,200 miles per year, or about 38 miles per day. Now, I drive much less than that, and let me know how much you guys drive down in the comment section below. Are you driving less than 38 miles per day, or are you driving more? Now, the typical vehicle also uses about 24 miles per gallon. Okay? And so on average, you're going to save about 29.8 cents per day. That's what you're going to save from this federal gas tax holiday if you average 24 miles per gallon and you average about 38 miles per day. So keep this in mind. If the Biden administration runs this gas tax holiday, the federal gas tax holiday, for the rest of the year, but let's say they enact it on July 4th, that's 180 days. From July 4th through December 31st. It's 180 days. So if you multiply 180 days by the 29.8 cents per gallon, you would save $52.64 per that time. That's not much. It's something, but it's not much. Now, according to economists, the big savings, the big move could come from the state level. If states decided to pass a statewide gas tax holiday, this would save an additional 8.9 cents per gallon in Alaska. It would go all the way up to 58.6 cents in Pennsylvania. Now, I want to show you this chart, okay? This little thing right here. Because here are the states with the highest gas taxes. And on average, the average state tax from all 50 states is actually about 28 cents per gallon. So here are the top states. Pennsylvania at 58 cents. California, 53 cents. Washington, 51 cents. New Jersey, 41. New York, 40. Illinois, 39. Ohio, 38. Maryland, 36 cents. North Carolina, 36 cents. And Oregon, 36 cents. Those are the top states, okay? And you can see down here are the lowest states. Got Alaska with 8.9 cents per gallon. Hawaii, 16 cents. Virginia, I believe that's 16.2 cents. Got Missouri, 17.4 cents. And Mississippi, 18.4 cents per gallon. As you can see, the average gas tax by state is 28.8 cents per gallon. Now, here's the reason I bring that up. If you factor this in, okay, you factor in the amount of money you're saving. So for me, I live in Washington State, save about 52 cents per gallon. That would add up, okay? Because my tank, I believe, is a 24-gallon tank. I would save about $12 every time I fill up, okay? I fill up probably every couple weeks. So that would save me about $24 a month. Again, not bad, right? It's something. It's a little bit. And then you factor that in with the 18.4 cents from the federal government. Well, that kind of adds up as well. A little bit more money, right? And I'll even let's pull up a calculator really quick and we'll do the math together. So here you go. So let's say I save, 0.52 plus 0.18. Yeah, I'd say about 70 cents times 24, right? I'd say about $16.80 every 2 weeks, okay? Times that. So I'd say about $33 a month. We got an additional, 5 months left, okay? So I'd say about $168 till the end of this year. Not bad, it's something, right? But here's the reason why I bring this up. Because right now, the expectation, the projections are that we're going to see gas prices anywhere between $5.50 to $6 per gallon. That's going to be the national average. It's going to happen sometime between July 4th and Labor Day, okay? Which is the beginning of September. This small increase in savings could help offset the price increase, okay? And that's the real reason why this is such a big deal. Right now, especially coming up to the midterm elections, many people do not want to see, especially Democrats, don't want to see gas prices continue to tick up. Well, it would be great if prices went down. The problem is they're probably not going to do that. But if at least we could do something to see gas prices remain stable. So instead of seeing gas prices go up by 50 cents, we only see them go up by 30 cents. And if states go ahead and pass a statewide gas tax holiday, let's say in the state of Oregon, which is 36 cents a gallon, that would mean that 36 cents plus the 18 cents, 54 cents per gallon. So if prices would go up to $5.50, that would bring them down to about $5, which is pretty much where they're at right now, which is $4.98 per gallon. Okay, on average. So again, these small little savings add up and will at least keep prices stable. That's what we're seeing. So is this good news for gas prices? It's not going to bring prices down, not very fast, right? We're not going to see it's like, okay, we're going to provide this federal gas tax holiday. It's going to run for the remainder of 2022 and 2023. That would be very detrimental to the highway trust. So that's the problem there. But again, it's not only that. Again, this week, President Biden has asked his staff to meet with oil industry executives to see if they're going to do something and what they can do about their record profit margins. Can we pass on some of this profit over to the end consumer so they can save a little bit of money? And he wants immediate action. And he ultimately wants an answer as to why they're not refining more oil. That's the thing that he really wants an answer to. So we'll see whether or not this is going to be good news for rising gas prices or not. And we will find out whether or not Congress can really help, or if this is something that President Biden can do by himself, but he's pushing that responsibility over to Congress because he knows that that's really not something that they're willing to address, which means he would just push that, kick the ball over into their court, and they can tell the American people, sorry, we can't do anything about it. So we'll see what happens moving forward. As always, just want to thank you guys for watching. Continue. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, go ahead, hit that like button. If you want to see more updates just like this one, make sure you click that subscribe button so you never miss an update. And I'll see you guys on the next one.